America, hello the world. This is the AC Lowe Show on the Chantani Broadcasting Network. We broadcast live, I say live, every Monday night at 6 p.m. from Umberto's Clam House, 132 Mulberry Street, in the heart of Little Italy. So you have the city, you have the neighborhood, you have the restaurant, you're on the street. What better way than that? Come on down to Umberto's and enjoy the cuisine, enjoy the waitstaff, and enjoy the company of all the people that are here, and also enjoy the AC Lowe Show with yours truly, AC Lowe. We have a phenomenal show tonight, as we usually do every Monday night, and that show consists of our guest who has been on the program before and also on the Bill Russo Show and the Andy Troy Show, and that is Gerard McNamee. How are you, Gerard?
I'm well. I'm happy to be back.
Pronounce your name properly so that this way for the course of the show I'll say it the right way.
You got it pretty right on there, Gerard McNamee.
Absolutely. And to my left we have the wonderful, why don't you say it?
Bridget O'Brien.
Why not?
You're sitting in between two Irishmen here. How do you feel about that tonight?
Well, you know, they always say return an Italian inside out. He's an Irishman, probably. At least in New York City, because they hang around together. You're in Boston. Yeah, I'm in Boston. That's right. You see, that's a very good suggestion, Betty. It's great to have you here, Bridget. Bridget's been on the show several times as well, and also on the Bill Russo Show. And we have at our far side here the inimitable Bill Russo, who is the host of the premier flagship program of the Chantani Broadcasting Network, the Bill Russo Show. How are you, Bill?
I'm doing fine, Anthony. It's good to be on your show.
And I understand that you have some great guests also tonight.
I have a wonderful lineup. My theme for my show, following the AC Lowe Show, is religion, real, R-E-A-L, to real, R-E-E-L, and on stage. Real to real and on stage. And I have a group of wonderful people, including Monsignor Donald H. Sacano, the pastor of Old St. Patrick's Cathedral, which is right up the block on Mulberry Street, on Spring and Mulberry Street, and it's the original St. Patrick's Cathedral, founded by the Irish, and later...
Here.
Yeah, founded by the Irish, and the original headquarters nearby of the Hibernian Society. Wow. So we have a lot of history. We have Frank J. Avella, a prolific playwright who's written 16 plays. He'll be on the show. And his latest is a play called Vatican Falls, about the sexual abuse scandals in the church. And he has, along with him, an actor, female, Lucia Grillo. I also have Carlos Lozada, who's in the audience here. He plays a priest in a new film called 36 Saints. I have Yaron Urbas, who is Israeli-born and who's played in several productions of the Passion Play, and is also an actor who has quite a network. So it's going to be religion, real to real.
We're really looking forward to it because we think that it's going to be a fantastic program. And just a little bit of background: the cathedral, Old St. Patrick's, was built in 1809. It was defended by force by Irish Catholics during the 1840s and into the 1850s against the attacks of what we used to call nativists.
You remember those times?
I remember. I was just a kid, but I remember. But the nativists were people that felt that Irish didn't belong here. No one belonged there except if you were a real American, a real American, whatever that was supposed to mean. Right. And there was a lot of violence.
Are you making parallels to modern society?
A lot of bloodshed, a lot of serious problems. And not until Cardinal McCluskey organized Irish Catholics and Catholics in general into a powerful voting bloc did that really change here in New York City.
That's right.
Yeah, very difficult time. Well, Bill, it's just great to have you here. And it's
good to be here. It's good just to be here with the headphones on and to listen to your program.
Thank you, Bill.
On with the show.
Great to have you. Gerard, let's go with the last thing first. You're going to open up a club tomorrow night. Let's talk about that.
Yes, actually, it's a very exciting time in my life. I'd like to think that I am an entrepreneur. I have that entrepreneurial spirit. My father particularly instilled that in us. Although he was not able to become a full-on entrepreneur himself because he had a full-time job with the New York City Transit Police Department, he had his side jobs, and he instilled in us that in this country you have the opportunity to work for yourself, and if you can figure that out, to go for it. So, anyway, the entrepreneurial spirit will what tonight? Will rise up tonight.
And where is the location?
Off of St. Mark's Place. It's 126 St. Mark's, near to Avenue A, and it's going to be a rock and roll bar that we're going to call. That's called East Village Social.
Okay, and what time are you opening tomorrow night?
We'll open tomorrow. We're probably going to do it in the afternoon sometime, in the mid to late afternoon. So we're happy to introduce ourselves to the neighborhood and to the community and beyond.
Well, we're looking forward to that, and we hope it's a great success. We're sure it will be. And we want to get some patrons down there to go down to 128 St. Mark's.
126 St. Mark's.
126 St. Mark's. Well,
yes.
Close enough. 126
yeah,
St.
exactly.
Mark's. Go down there, say hello to Gerard, and enjoy a brand new rock and roll bar.
That's right.
So we're going to get back to you. Bridget, you had been here last time, and you were talking about a project that was going to happen this week. Something that you were doing about this week. What was that about?
Yes, last time I was here, we were just in the starting phases of organizing an event for tomorrow night for a wonderful organization called Hadem, and they tomorrow night are having their first ever charity fundraiser. And they're kind of introducing themselves to New York City and to the New York charitable crowd. They're gentlemen who are businessmen. It's been founded by Haitian-born professionals and also men and women who are American-born, who strongly believe that the most basic resource is human resources. So these people are going over to Haiti. They're not trying to rebuild buildings. They're not trying to change government. They're going over there. They're sending plumbers, and they're sending people that do air conditioning and heating, and they're training the youth in useful, technical professions. So this fundraiser is going to bring to everyone's attention what they do, and it's also going to be a fun night to raise some money for this good cause.
Well, it sounds like a very worthwhile project. A very worthwhile project. How did you come to get involved with that?
I do a lot of public relations work for nonprofits. I do a lot of charity work myself, and I actually was contacted by this organization because they had seen me on the Oxygen channel. I was on a television show called Jersey Couture, and it was a show.
Yes, I saw you on Jersey Couture.
It was a fun show to do because I got to go dress shopping, but it was also a double reason to go on there. It was to buy a dress, but also to let everyone know about the charity work that we do.
A very expensive dress, I might add.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Top dollar, Jerry. Top dollar.
It was one of those things that they put the price tag on the screen, but usually I tell my husband a different price, but they put the price tag on the screen, so there was no denying how much I paid for the dress that night. But
you're going to terrify the poor man. I saw some of those numbers. They're very scary.
So this organization contacted me from seeing us on the program on Oxygen.
Well, I think it's very extremely worthwhile, and I think it's a very needed assist in training people to help themselves, because they really took a hell of a hit there. I mean, I haven't been there myself, but I've spoken with people that have gone there and come back and talked about what's gone on there. And just horrendous what happened to those people. Just really, and they were already in very difficult circumstances to begin with prior to that. So this makes it double difficult. Gerard, I watched Hip Priest.
Yes, sir.
I want to say thank you very much, because it's a powerful message, very strong message. I know that you have to cut it a little bit in order to get it into most of the festivals. Is that correct?
That's correct.
But I would like to see a feature-length film on that very premise and with that character, that same character. I think you're ideal for the character, based on what I observed. Also, clearly, the use of black and white, right on the money, because the topic is black and white. It's not Technicolor. Not even a little bit.
Interesting parallel, yes, sir.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed your role. How did you come to get that part? How did that all come about?